Western Casino is the name, and I'm out here at SOF, Special Operation Forces Week. You know, it's beautiful out here in Tampa, Florida. Get ready to watch the demonstration. Yeah.
Okay, we're walking.
All right, so. Folks out here representing. SOF Week. This is out here by the water.
Page for SOF Week 2024. And send them the link because they can actually be able to watch it, they'll be able to see it and hear it this year, which is really amazing. We call this J3 International and J3I. There are over 29 international liaison officers that work in the headquarters, shoulder to shoulder, every single day as part of the operations within Special Operations Command. Because of that interoperability, we have a global-based network of coverage across the globe for special operations to protect the allies and our home front and all of the U.S. and partner nations
and general tent
personnel in geographic locations across the world. We've got the U.S. Special Operations Command here in Tampa. Not only is it the most wonderful place to live in the world, but it's also the home of the highest headquarters within U.S. Special Operations. Anybody that's under U.S. Special Operations, whether they're Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, they all come up and answer to General Fenton at the time, and right now as the commander of U.S. Special Operations Command, and that is located right on the peninsula down there in South Tampa at McGill Air Force Base. In addition to being a combined international task force, this amazing team has a joint and inter-agent aspect to it because it includes personnel from every special operations component, the United States Air Force, the Tampa Police Department, the Tampa Fire Department, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and the United States Coast Guard, among other government agencies. It is important to remember that this is a demonstration of some of the capabilities U.S. and partner nation forces have at their disposal. It is not, and I repeat, it is not a demonstration of actual special operations, tactics, techniques, and procedures. So I know before you retire, they did it a different way. It's okay. This is not the actual TTE. Getting word that the enemy flotilla has begun their attack. Oh no! Incoming!
Are they pirates? Are they pirates? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I direct your attention straight across the channel to the south as two sleek helicopters, better known as MH-6 Littlebirds, from the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, are fast approaching with 12 elite Special Operations personnel on board. That includes operators from the United States, Qatar, Poland, and Sweden. With nerves of steel for the mission ahead and with a swift descent, those little birds are gracefully hovering above two towering buildings. One across the canal and the Tampa Convention Center over here behind you. These are the perfect vantage points to offload two of our security personnel and two of our call for fire coordinators. SOCOM has a distinct advantage in this fight, as a SEAL delivery vehicle, better known as an SDV, was launched in advance from Sparkman Wharf to conduct a subsurface reconnaissance. Meanwhile, we've just received word that a flotilla of enemy ships deep in Tampa Bay are making their way to the Tampa Convention Center. They're trying to disrupt our efforts for peace and stability across our area of operations. The commander of Tampa has instructed the call for fire coordinators to call in specialized fixed-wing aircraft capable of destroying this armada of enemy ships. Considered the best trained and best equipped Air Force in the world, two of the Air Force's fastest fixed-wing aircraft, the F-35, will streak across the sky in a breathtaking display of speed and agility. And these F-35s are being flying low. They're setting up for that attack. You see the incredible maneuverability from those AH-6 little birds from 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment. As you can see, we've got special operators poised on what we call the skins on either side of that little bird. Those are the most maneuverable and amazing aircraft to be able to be able to insert small teams into very tight spaces in the alleyways in different places across the world. And today we get a chance to have them put a couple of operators over there on the Tampa General Hospital roof to help us call for fire, as well as a recon team back behind you on top of the fuselage anyway. As these fixed-wing aircraft continue their auxiliary maneuvers, the enemy below is stunned by the spectacle unfolding before their eyes. Adrenaline courses through their veins as they witness the convergence of precision, speed, and skill, a testament to the prowess of those who defend against tyranny with unparalleled expertise. These drones are equipped with what looks to be small mortar shells on the bottom. Let's hope the drones don't get close enough to the shoreline to do any lasting damage. Wait a minute, fear not. I'm being told our brave and innovative Special Operations Forces are swiftly leaping into action. I want to direct your attention over to the air above the Westin and American Social. As you can see, we still have that AC-130 Juliet gunship on station providing close air support, but that drone swarm is not something we're going to call spooky in on. We need some brave and valiant Marines.
Oh man.
Hold on, what's this? Over in the air above the Westin, here comes our Marine Corps Special Operations Forces. They're coming to our aid utilizing cutting-edge augmented parachute systems. Watch as they soar into the fray with unparalleled agility and determination.
Soaring into the fray. Sassy Florida is so loud.
As those enemy drones close in, our fearless Special Operations Marines unleash a barrage of non-kinetic effects, deploying advanced countermeasures to disrupt and disable the hostile swarm of drones. With lightning-fast reflexes and unmatched precision, they maneuver through the chaos, turning the tide of battle in our favor. The air crackles with energy as our forces engage the enemy with unwavering resolve, driving them back with a combination of skill, strategy, and sheer determination.
I'm on the river walk, just by the ramp where the bikes are. Go.
Victory hangs in the balance as the enemy drones are forced into retreat. Their nefarious plans thwarted by the heroic efforts of our brave defenders. In the aftermath of this intense skirmish, let's give it up for our Marine Corps Special Operations Forces as we emerge victorious in our defense. Let's give it up and wave to our Marine Corps Special Operations Forces and hit them by one more time. Their courage and ingenuity shining brightly in the face of adversity. Once again, they have proven that innovation, determination, and unity, we can overcome. Folks, as you can see there, we had an MH-60 Black Hawk helicopter from the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment hover low over the water, where our Navy SEALs from the United States and Sweden stood ready at the open doors and plunged into the beautiful Tampa Bay River. Separating into two teams. One is in the air and one is on the water. Through precise mission planning and communications, the teams will independently board the river craft. Once on board, the operators will seek out and neutralize the enemy. If you direct your attention to the east end of the channel, between Tampa General Hospital and Jackson's Bistro, one of those MH-6 Black Hawk helicopters from the 160th Special Operations Aviation has fast roped in an assault team. That meticulous precision they infill from in the first rescue team is called a fast rope insertion. Operations Command was loaded with 11 military free-fall parachutists who have now all safely opened their ordinary parachutists. They are elite members of Special Operations units from 6 different countries: the United States, Sweden, Slovakia, Chile, and classes that allow them to be able to get that equipment and swim to the safety boat and pull out of the water. We've got a really good view now of those cells that ran their parachute that we talked about earlier. You can see how as that helicopter right there, he pulls on his left toggle, he's able to dump his flap and pull it up. You see how that air enters and then creates a rigid wing, but as soon as he hits the ground and his parachute deflates. Folks,
It's just composites. It's a real. This is crazy. All right, so I'm out here with Mr. Jimmy, and Mr. Jimmy is going to show us this crazy.
So this is the Lenco Bearcat. It's an armored rescue vehicle for law enforcement and military use it for counterterrorism movement. It's a less lethal platform. In other words, it doesn't come with arms of any kind.
Okay.
It's a passive armored system.
Okay.
But it's built on a Ford F-550 Super Duty. So that means it's what's called a commercial off-the-shelf product. There's a name for that.
Okay.
In the military, they call it COTS. C-O-T-S.
So what is passive? What do you mean by
So a
that?
passive armor system means there's no guns on it, there's no cannons on it, there's nothing aggressive about it. It's just to provide almost like a bulletproof vest on wheels.
Okay. There you
So
go.
it's a less lethal system.
Okay.
So allowing cops to pull up to potential bad guys, get a better look at them, and then if the bad guy decides he's going to shoot the cops, the bad guys can't penetrate the armor of the Bearcat.
Can't penetrate the armor
So
of
it's
the
like
Bearcat.
it's like being Superman for a couple minutes.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, like Mr. T here.
Yes, sir.
Superman. He's younger, he's better looking, but I don't think he's stronger.
I might. Oh no, I ain't sure. No, I ain't gonna play like that. All right. So, is it okay to walk around and take a look at it?
Yeah.
Help us
Okay.
out, man.
Take time.
All right. Yeah. So it has like police lights on it. It has the police lights.
Yeah, all kinds of police lights.
Now, do you have to have a certain kind of license to own it?
Not really. No, any commercial driver's license, you can operate the Bearcat T.
Man. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Oh yeah.
It's good for your social life too.
Yeah, this is nice. Wow.
So you name a major city in America, and their SWAT team probably operates a Bearcat already.
Okay, so this will be a vehicle more like SWAT would have, law enforcement.
SWAT, law enforcement,
Military.
counterterrorism.
Okay. So I wouldn't just have one of these at the house.
Unless you know me, Mr. T.
Yes, sir. This is nice. All right, thank you. Now this I do not understand. We ain't got but two eyes. We got but two eyes. It's the real four eyes. dope. How you doing? So what does this do?
Man, this was a tactical mobile downlink terminal. So it just receives information.
Receives information.
And so it's just I don't know if you know, you're familiar with ISR, right?
Yeah.
So that's mainly what they're using it for.
Gotcha.
A lot of the Intel entities use it for that reason.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Okay.
commercial feed. So